Hey y'all, it is Stick the Eagle here, and I am gearing up for my AT through hike Nobo from Amicola Falls in Georgia. I am getting super excited for this to come. It is now 31 days away, and I will be on the train southbound to Georgia from Connecticut here. So I'm really looking forward to that day coming. It will be here soon. In the meantime, I am just waiting to have that date come, and I've also been trying to pack up my pack and see how everything fits. I have had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how everything's going to fit in my pack. I don't really know the size of it because it's a pack that I had used way back when I was in high school doing the backpacking merit badge with the Scouts. So I am trying to navigate that a little bit and trying to fit everything in since my sleep system takes up most of my pack. But that might not be uncommon for people for their sleep system to take up most of their pack. I'm not too concerned about clothes because I'll be wearing most of them, especially at the start. And then food, I can't skimp on food, but I don't have to overpack on food anyway. So I really wanted to find a way to get my sleeping bag to fit vertical or horizontal in that pack. But as much as I compress this down, it's not going low enough for me to get this lid over the top of this. It's just not working. As much as I try, the straps are not long enough. I tried unhooking this and just pulling this over. It's not working. I tried the bigger one here. This is also a compression sack. It fits a little bit too wide, but I might try putting some other things in it and seeing if that helps compress the bag a little better. So I've been working through my pack. I've been trying out some food like granola bars, protein bars, things that I might like to have on my hike with me, and just trying to figure out things from there. My hikes that I normally do during the week, a lot of my short 2-mile loop hikes that I do on the way home from work are actually closed right now. They put up barriers. They closed off the entire parking lot. Somebody did, because there's like 2 inches of snow on the ground, and apparently because it's been frozen for a week and below freezing, it has turned into a sheet of ice. So they don't want people driving in the parking lot and probably walking on the trail. So I've been trying to work around that a little bit. I haven't been getting as much walking in because the trailheads have been closed and the parking lots have been closed. There's nowhere to park, even if I could walk in. So it's supposed to be warmer in the next couple days, so hopefully it'll melt everything and hopefully they'll reopen some of those trails. Otherwise, I'll have to go digging for some more things. But I do have a shakedown hike coming up this weekend and looking forward to that, although I'm going to have to shorten it much more than I originally wanted to because of some family prospective events that will be happening this weekend that were not originally scheduled due to some sicknesses and whatever. I don't need to go into more detail there, but due to some things that happened, some things had to be rescheduled, and now they're interfering with some of my weekends that I have left, and I don't have many weekends left before I leave. So we'll see how things go, but I do appreciate the message that I received on Facebook that responding to my worry about not having a lot of shakedown experience at this point, because the folks at Neil Gap at mile 30 on the Appalachian Trail should be able to fix anything for us that's not really working. And I expect to reach Neil Gap at the end of day 2 or 3. So I won't have to endure too many nights out there without any, or whatever happens if I make any mistakes on what I bring, if my pack's too heavy and so forth. I haven't been able to weigh my pack either because I don't have a pack scale. And I'm not in a good living situation to be able to figure that out really right now. But I'll be trying to figure it out at some point. I basically finished dialing in my gear. I know I've promised a gear video to come out, and it will as soon as I can get to a good location where I can film, where I know that
you know, I won't have any other interruptions, or I'll be able to be in a good place where I can get good audio, good space to lay everything out and go through that with you guys. I have had some doubts and questions about my Big 3, which is not always great. My pack is an old pack that I had used when I was in backpacking merit badge when I was back in high school, and so is my sleeping bag. I got that like towards the end of high school, I think. So it is definitely older, but I did use it in October on an overnight in the AT. And the sleeping bag kept me really warm down into the 30s. I've added a liner to that, and also an underquilt for the hammock and so forth. So I do have a lot of cold weather gear. Hopefully it's not too heavy for me and will be a trouble on my knee, because I haven't been able to carry the full pack really yet, because I don't want to keep my pack in my car where I am most of the time, because I don't want to entice anybody to look for valuables or like want to break into the car or anything like that. So I can't keep my pack with me all the time when I'm doing my hikes because of that. Because when I'm not with my car and I won't have my pack with me, like when I'm working or I'm other places, I don't want it to just be sitting in the back seat of my car. My trunk is full because I have clothes and such in there, because I have most of my living space here in the vehicle. So it's not really an option for me to do a lot of that, and I'm a little worried about that. I'm also a little nervous about the size of the sleeping bag, because it's really big. It's not one of the down bags that come packed down really well. I'm not even sure exactly what brand it is to tell you, because I didn't order it. I got it as a gift from my parents way back when, but it's really good. I really enjoy it. It's just not down, so it's not really like compactable. So it is what it is in the end. I think I'm going with it because I don't really have the funds to be purchasing a whole bunch of other gear, and I spent some on hammock gear to get insulation for the hammock, for the underquilt and such, and some other gear that I've gotten that I need for the AT. So I definitely didn't want to be spending hundreds on gear, because I am on a budget and I can't really afford to get a whole new big name backpack and a big name sleeping bag and spend like $500 to $1,000 additional before I go on my hike, since I'm already on that budget. So yeah, so I have some doubts about the size of that. I love it to compact more and have some more room for a little bit of extra food or clothing, whatever. But I've gotten the essentials in. I got my electronics into a fanny pack that I'm going to be bringing, so I don't have to worry about squeezing those into the pack. So, and the weight distribution will be on my front as well. This will be additional weight on the front side of me rather than all on my back. So I think things are going well. It's just trying to keep hiking, trying to keep, hopefully get some practice just wearing my pack at its full weight, since I'm basically finished dialing in that gear. And I do want to test it out, even if I'm not going to have the full shakedowns that I want to do. And we're going to take it from there. So 31 days from tonight, I'm going to be on the train either way, whether my gear is perfect or not. We're going to try it out, and we're going to see how it goes, and hopefully it'll go well. I'm going to keep my positive mindset in my mind right here, and believe in myself, because I know a lot of the energy is mental. I am physically capable of things, of hiking, so I think I am very capable of doing this. So let's go. 1 month away. Here's the update, and I promise a gear video where I go through everything is going to come out soon, but I might not know all the brand names of everything, because some of the things are older that I didn't just purchase. So we'll work with it. But thanks for following along, and that's where I'm at right now, a month away. That's what I'm working on. And if you're a month away, or when you're a month away, these are the same things you also should be working on. So place to leave, like my car and some items that I'm not bringing. Make sure you have a good place to leave that, for people to watch pets, and so forth. So try out food, finish dialing the gear, test it out, go on a shakedown, even if it's just one night if you haven't yet, and see how the gear sets up, because I definitely want to set up my hammock system at least once. So anyways, I'll see you all on a trail again soon once they can find a trail that's open. What's really annoying is that I can pull up to a trailhead or go to a trailhead and then find out that the parking lot's closed right now because of all the ice that's around because of the freeze. So I've been having trouble necessarily finding one that's just out for the taking. But like I said, hopefully once it all melts, we'll be good, and I can find a place later this week to go hiking. If not, I'll just like go to the AT or something, or find something. So anyways, just videoed my car today because I haven't been on a little hike for the past like 4 or 5 days or so. So that's where I am. This is what I'm doing. But my excitement is there, and I'm super excited to see you all along the journey. So if you have any thoughts on my thoughts today, please let me know in the comments, and I certainly look forward to hearing from you. So God bless you all, embrace the journey, and happy trails.